What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Rogue's Passage, special holiday edition of Pauper.
Crimbus!
Yeah. I'm Tanner Cherry, and I am joined this week by...
I'm Emery!
Yes.
Crimbus.
Official Rogue Emery. What are you playing?
I brought with me Orzhov Ephemerate that was actually brewed by my roommate and good friend. His name is Connor. Shout out to Connor. It's a pretty well-built deck.
Yep.
I'm really excited to play it. I played a little bit last night and got a bit of a hang of it. So we'll see how I can play with it.
I mean, Ephemerate is a really good card. In every format it's legal, and man, being a common, it's beautiful. I cannot wait to build an Ephemerate deck.
Yeah.
I'm playing Cawgates. It has Sacred Cat in it, which I love. I started playing in Amon Cat, and first deck I built was a green-white Cats deck. And so yeah, like I said, Sacred Cat will be sacred to me always. And Cawgates is basically built around Basilisk Gate. It is a land from, I think, the Baldur's Gate set. And yeah, good card in Pauper. We have rolled and mulliganed. Did you go to 6?
I did go to 6.
Okay, I'm taking the play.
You are.
And we'll get this
Throw on the show.
Train rolling. What do we want here? We have to start on a tapland Citadel Gate, choosing the other color as blue, so it is essentially an Azorius Guild Gate, and I pass the turn.
Okay, I will draw. I'm going to play an Ancient Den. I'll tap it for a Glinthawk.
Glinthawk.
Yes. I'll bring back the Ancient Den to my hand and pass.
Untap, draw. Let's go Sea Gate for turn. Same thing. It's going to be a white-blue gate. And tap a white for Sacred Cat.
Meow.
1/1 lifelink with Embalm. And pass the turn.
See, exile it from your graveyard and you create a token of it, and then it gets exiled at instant?
Nope, it just comes back once as a Sacred Cat token.
But it's also a zombie.
Yep.
Cool.
It is.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, I know the tokens are actually like so pretty.
It's very cool.
Can we throw that up there?
Check it out.
Little mummy kitty. Yeah. All right, your turn.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Scoured Barrens enters top, gain of life, and swing for 2.
I go to 18 with no blocks.
Go ahead.
Okay, untap. Draw for turn. I will... What do I do? I can set up, I think I'm gonna play Basilisk Gate. So at the time it takes the 3 lands to activate, and it pumps for how many gates I have. So we've got a window we can just hit, I guess, or yeah, you know what? I think with you being on just maybe their second land drop next turn, I'm gonna pump because it's sorcery speed pump. Pump Sacred Cat
it up.
by +3. Pump it up and swing for 4.
Gain that life back.
Yeah.
You absolutely do.
1, 2, 3, 4, and then you go down 1, 2, 3, 4, and that is my turn.
Wow. I'm going to play an Ancient Den. I'll tap 2 for a Skullcap Snail. When it enters the battlefield, target opponent exiles a card from their hand.
I have to choose?
Yes.
To exile a card from my hand. Interesting.
Snail. It's a fungus snail. It's kind of cute though. He's like in a little skull, living his life.
So Pauper's really interesting. Like, card advantage is really, really powerful, and so is this. Jeebus. I'm gonna riskily exile a Spell Pierce.
Spell Pierce!
Spell Pierce is off down in the corner here in exile. And that is an ETB that is going to be abused.
I'll move to combat.
I left the shields down. I take 2 in the air, go into 20.
Good.
Okay. Untap, draw for turn. Oh, that was probably a draw I really needed over anything. I'm gonna play a Heap Gate. That is a gate that I can use it to tap untapped gates to create treasure tokens if I haven't used my mana.
Oh, neat.
Yeah, it's 1 and tap. Tap an untapped gate you control, create a treasure token. Kind of cool.
I don't get to see gates super often.
Yeah, this is... The Basilisk Gate is a whole archetype in itself. And then it came with the support, I think, as well, with these as well. Yeah, all of these are from the same set.
Yeah.
Thanks, Wizards.
Yeah, thanks, Wizards, for Dungeons and Dragons and Magic and combining the two.
Yeah, and making my kitty fat.
Yeah, big cat.
So I got to start with, let's do a white and a colorless. I'm going to play Journey to Nowhere, which is kind of an O-ring for just creatures. And I'm going to target this because I'm just going to get my hand ripped to pieces by that. I can race a 2/2 flyer in the air, that's for sure.
Yeah.
So that leaves me a couple mana, which I'm going to go into combat with the 1/1 Sacred Cat.
And I cannot block.
I will go up 1, and then let's tap this for a white and a colorless, and I will play Squadron Hawk. Trigger, I will go search for 3 more. Fill that hand back up with birds. There they are. Okay.
That's a lot of boards.
Burbs. I will shuffle.
And they go to your hand?
Yeah, they go to my hand. And shuffle, present the cut. Squadron Hawks to hand. And pass the turn.
Hand Hawks.
Hand Hawks. Going absolutely hand hawk over here.
Goldmire Bridge comes in tapped. I'm going to play another Skullcap Snail.
All right, so this hits my hand again.
Yes. Exile from hand.
Exile from hand. I'm gonna take
Get
a Squadron Hawk out. I got plenty.
I think that works. You have a 1/1 flyer. That's what you do.
I'll take 2. No blocks. All right, untap for turn. Draw for turn. We have a blocker. Really would have liked to have seen another land there to activate the Basilisk Gate and play other spells. Seeing as this is the case, though, I kind of want to present pressure.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's tap 3 and pump this by 4, making, or I guess I'd get through for sure with the flying, hey?
Yeah, you could bump that.
I just wouldn't gain the life. Yeah, let's go pressure.
You're gaining life.
Actually, I'm just going to do the Hawk. Yeah, we're going to pump by 4. So this is a 5/5 flyer. I'm going to go to combat and turn it sideways.
Go to 11. Ouch!
Ouch! And yeah, that'll be a pass.
Okay. Draw. Neat. Golden Bridge. Goldmire Bridge.
Goldmire Bridge.
I'm going to play Hopeless Nightmare. Enters the battlefield, each opponent discards a card and loses 2 life.
Discards and loses 2?
And then if it goes to the graveyard, I scry 2.
Okay, I'll discard a Squadron Hawk. Discard, not exile. Put exile underneath there. And then I'll lose 2. Go to 17.
Cool. I'll pay it black for a Hopeless Nightmare.
Hopeless Nightmare is the same card.
Enters the battlefield, each opponent discards a card and loses 2 life.
It's like all my Squadron Hawks, potentially.
Bin 'em.
Bin 'em.
Bin 'em, you already have one.
I'll Spell Pierce that one.
Yeah. I have to pay 2, right?
Yes.
I should know that card very well.
Yeah, it wouldn't have worked on the last one, but...
Cool.
If I'm discarding a card, I might as well. Pass? Okay. Yes. Let's go somewhere. I don't know. Let's see where we go. Draw Draw for turn.
Let's go with a question
Let's
mark.
go, question mark. Head tilt?
Question mark, let's go.
We're gonna start by dropping another Basilisk Gate. That's the nice thing about this deck, is like the gate threshold, like I think I run a basic of each, like a plains and an island, and that's it. The rest are all gates. So the strategy kinda cool. Although, you know what sucks is not seeing a Basilisk Gate. Deck doesn't work. You now have a flying
Toot toot.
A flying toot.
Toot toot toot.
Let me try. I kind of need to get that out of the way to put in some damage. I'm gonna tap a blue and I'm gonna cast Brainstorm. I'm gonna attempt, so I'm gonna draw 3.
Put 2 in the top.
Draw 3, put 2 back on top. Brainstorm goes there. The 2 back on top will be these. Yep. And then let's just present the pressure, I guess. So 3 gates to trigger Basilisk Gate to buff Squadron Hawk for 5. So 6/6 flyer, sending it into the red zone.
I'll declare it as a block.
Okay.
And ephemerate it.
Ephemerate. Sounds good. And when it comes back in, you have to return a land to your hand?
Yeah.
Okay. And that was, you returned 1? Yes, okay. And then this is technically like
Rebound.
Exile?
Yeah.
Yeah. God, so cool. All right, second main phase, I do nada. Pass the turn.
Rebound. I'll ephemerate Skullcap Snail.
Yeah. Dude, if I pitch this other hawk, that's all of them.
Do it.
Right? That's all of them.
Do it.
I'm gonna pitch the gate. It's exile, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna exile that card. I'm gonna pitch the other Basilisk Gate. Okay.
I'll play an Ancient Den. And I'm going to pay 3 to sacrifice Hopeless Nightmare and scry 2. I'm going to put this on top and that one on the bottom. And I'll pass the turn.
Pass, okay. Untap, I know what I'm drawing. I play a Sea Gate, it's an Azorius Guild Gate in terms of its color identity. And you got another white up, potentially. Wait, the Ephemerate was in your graveyard?
It's
okay.
exiled, yeah.
No, actually it's not. When it exiles, it casts again and then goes to your graveyard, right? The rebound?
Crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I know, like,
Crazy.
the card's so
Too
good. there is a, like, I think it's the Jeskai Ephemerate one that I was looking at recently, like a Tron one, where you use
That'd be fun.
Ephemerate and Ghostly Flicker and Mnemonic Wall and like
Tron just feels like an Exodia. When you get Tron, you're just like, yeah, everything's come together.
Like, I am power, and then you're dead.
Yeah, and then someone blows up Tron. Yeah.
All right.
I've never had Tron for more than a turn, so.
Oh really?
Steven, yeah.
You play
both times in a commander deck, nonetheless.
All right, we're gonna Basilisk Gate on the Squadron Hawk again, and go to combat and present it as a 7/7 flyer.
I will block Glint Hawk.
Okay, that happens.
And then he dies.
Okay, and pass the turn.
Untap, keep, draw. Untap these 2 for a Core Skyfisher, bringing an Ancient Den back to my hand.
Okay.
And I'll play the Ancient Den per turn. I'm then going to cast a Marauding Blight Priest.
Whenever you gain life,
each opponent loses 1
life. Okay.
And I'll pass the turn.
All right. Untap. Draw for turn. So, I think I go to combat. I actually have 2 gates now. I should probably, I'm gonna lay them
got
like
more
this.
than 2.
I mean 2 basilisk gates, sorry. So I have the ability to do the double pump.
Pump it up. Pump it.
I could just make things beefy and throw. How much danger does that put me in? I think we do it. I'm gonna pump the cat and pump the hawk. At sorcery speed.
+4/+4?
6.
+6/6.
Yeah, so they're both 7. And I'll put them both in the red zone. 1 flying, 1 lifelink on the ground. And presenting lethal. What do you do? Block like that. Okay.
Yep.
So I gain 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I pass.
Awful!
Awful.
Cat snail.
Skullcap snail rips my hand. Wait.
Exile from hand.
Exile from hand? Yeah,
Yep.
sorry, just exile from hand. Oh, that's nasty. Prismatic strands. Exiled. Sucks because it has a flashback ability. Okay. Pass. All right, we're gonna.
Oh, you had no blocks.
Oh yeah, here we wanna.
Yeah,
I
because
had no
can't.
blocks. Yeah.
Yeah. 3.
3. I go to 21. Leaving damage on the table.
Yeah, that lifelink right off the hop.
Yeah.
Real good. Real good.
Sacred Cat in the opening hand is a great feeling. All right, I'm gonna draw for turn. Man, this is an interesting card. You got a couple. Are you hellbent? You got no cards in hand? Okay. I really want to cast this because I think it.
I think you should.
So I'll go to. Means I can't pump this turn. It's a 4-mana spell.
You really need to pump this turn.
No, I'm just gonna go Hawk for 1 in the air. Full
1.
Hawk. We'll go full Hawk.
Full Hawk.
Full Hawk. And then
Whip your hawk out.
Whip your Hawk. All right, I'll tap 4 and I'll play Guardian of the Guild Pact.
Can that be the name of the episode? Whip your hawk out.
Whip your hawk out.
We both whipped our hawks out. Our white hawks out.
Done. Now I just need to remember this when I go to edit.
I'll never forget. I'll never forget.
Okay, Guardian of the Guild Pact is a 2/3 protection from monocolored, which is pretty cool. It's pretty cool because there's actually very little multicolored stuff. Like in terms of the percentage.
I don't know of anyone in here. Yeah.
I know. I don't think I have any multicolored creatures here either.
You know what would be a good? Oh. I'm thinking about deck building now. One of my favorite cards of all time in Magic the Gathering is Suture Priest, and it's a common.
Yeah.
That would be a multicolored, and you've had a couple enter. I don't know, it might be worth the damage.
Yeah, this card's kind of a house.
Heart of the cards, Yugi.
I think, yeah, if you've got something to deal with it, then you've got something to deal with it. But it is presenting lethal next turn.
Inspiring Overseer.
Flying. When Inspiring Overseer enters the battlefield, you gain 1 life and draw a card.
Draw a card.
That's a nice foily one.
When I gain the life, you lose a life.
Okay, I got a 20.
Move to combat.
Moving to combat. 3/2 coming in. I'm just gonna take it. I'll go to 17.
Doesn't hurt you much.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
All right, I untap. Draw for turn. I guess I've seen all 4 of my basilisk gates this game. So, I can't keep that up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It would make it a 9. It's not quite lethal, so I do have to do the double pump because you do have a flyer. So I'm gonna risk the double pump. So it's gonna be 7 and 7, 14, 15. This will be a 16, 16 pro monocolor.
I have no responses to pro multicolored.
Yes. Okay. All right. Well, it's not quite handshake yet. We got game 2 and 3.
You're right. You're right. I'll still shake your hand for that.
Yeah, we're gonna go through our sideboard and we're gonna draw new hands and we'll be right back. Good to go? Okay. We will slap the cards out. Okay. We're back.
We're gonna pop off.
Game 2, we have sideboarded, we have looked at our hands, we're ready to go. We got action, right? We got action?
Action.
Action. You've taken the play.
I'm
lead.
going to start off by going into the lead.
Ah.
Where the Scoured Baron's coming in tap, gaining a life. I'm already winning. Let's go.
What's that?
Let's go.
I will never financially
Let's
recover
go. We're
from
having
this.
it out. Let's go.
I'll draw for turn. I'm gonna play a Citadel Gate, which is tap Azorius Guildgate. Pass the turn.
Play an Ancient Den. I'm... Of course, Skyfisher.
Skyfisher, return your land to your hand.
Yes.
It's kind of cool. So there's two different like
pass.
2/2 flyers for, well, this is I guess for 2. The other one,
Is just
the
white.
Glindhawk.
It's real
Good card, good card.
Real good. Yeah.
Untap, 2/3 flyer on the board. I will play, actually hold up. I wonder if,
Hold up. Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. I should play this land this turn, the Basilisk Gate untapped, so that I can get some action going. I'm gonna be taking 2 a turn here. Wait, I've got a 2/3, hey? Okay, I'm gonna tap blue and that for a Modern Age. Modern Age is a saga that filters and then it flips over into a 2/3 flyer, so I'll be able to at least block. Let's get a dice. Oh man, you always have such pretty dice. Just always bring your dice. No, wait, I want this one. I want this one.
Just love gold. Yeah, these are pretty, hey?
Okay, we got 1 lore counter on Saga. That means draw a card, then discard a card. We will draw.
Saga!
Saga! I'm gonna discard Prismatic Strands because it has flashback. And pass turn.
Wow.
I'm gonna take some damage on this Skyfisher.
Skyfisher.
Another Skyfisher.
Yep.
Uh-oh. Taking 2, going to 18.
Pass.
Untap. Draw. Now, my land options are not really that interesting. I will lead on an Azorius Guildgate tapped. Oh, sorry. It is after my draw step. Yeah, so draw and discard from the Modern Age. I will... I don't really want to do this, but I think the Sacred Cat, because it has
Speaking
Embalm.
of Sacred Cat,
Speaking of kitty coming through the door,
little baby.
might jump up on the table. You might get
Good, an actual Sacred Cat token.
a little Sacred cameo. Yeah, we're gonna discard Sacred Cat because I can cast it from the graveyard. And
Bomb.
then on that note, I'm gonna
Technically, you exile it and cast it from exile, don't you?
exile this card from your graveyard, create a token.
You don't cast it from your graveyard.
Yeah, okay, all right. What's that? Mrs.
Actually.
Oh yeah. Jeez. Actually. Now, okay, what were the spells, if I want to leave up interaction, what were the spells that you had some hand ripping aparting, you probably sideboarded in.
You saw what I sideboarded in.
I don't remember. I don't remember. I was about to say.
We're 2 birds of the same feather, hey?
I can't cast this anyway. Let's go blue and a colorless for another Modern Age.
Oh my gosh.
And I'll grab another one of your cool dice.
Yeah.
I want this one this time.
It's pretty, hey?
Yeah. 1, I will draw and discard. And we'll discard. Oh man, this is such a... It's good when you have a hand where you don't want to let go of anything, but...
I'm greedy. I feel you.
Jeebus. What's the play here? I mean, okay.
Want to show me your hand? I'll tell you.
I don't. I'm gonna show the camera because...
What do you guys think?
What would you do? Because I'm gonna probably make a bad decision here. I guess I'll move it up. You all want to see? What would you do?
What if I just...
You just slapped them out of my hand?
No, I just look at them.
Oh, that's true. I did that in one of our previous games. I was showing the camera and I didn't realize
that people could see it?
It's like they could just look at the screen. I'm gonna discard a Brainstorm.
You don't need to draw more cards, right?
No.
Card draw isn't like the best mechanic in the
So
game.
that's a pass, yeah. I'm gonna set up for some flyers in a future sequence.
You're gonna love this one.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I'm gonna play Hopeless Nightmare.
Uh-oh.
Discard a card and lose 2 life. This is a great card.
Yeah, ripping my hand apart.
Commander?
You know what? I'm gonna discard the Squadron Hawk because I've got flyers coming. Oh, but there we are now. I discarded the Brainstorm and the Squadron Hawk, 2 very important sources of card advantage.
Squawk.
Squawk! And I lose 2. I go to 16. And I go to 12.
Go ahead.
All right, untap, draw. We need some, so first of all, we're gonna have a chapter 3 on the Modern Age and a chapter 2 on the other Modern Age. So I'll just flip this guy around into Vector Glider, and this one will trigger to draw and discard. Man. Preordained? Woof. I will play Citadel Gate as an Azorius Guild Gate. And this has Summoning Sickness because it became a creature this turn. So,
yeah, it hasn't seen an upkeep. You're right. I wouldn't have thought of that.
Yeah. Unfortunately, like
it's a better blocker right now. It's a better blocker. It's a 2/3.
The card, exile it and then return it. Yeah, so it entered the battlefield this turn. So yeah, I have to pass.
Yay! I'll play a Goldmire Bridge. Comes in tapped.
You would.
I would. And I'll do it again. Hopeless Nightmare.
Hopeless Nightmare is the discard and lose 2.
Discard a card and lose 2 life, yeah.
With 1 mana left. I think at this point I have to use my mana.
Counter.
And counter spell.
Yep.
Taking 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, wait.
You can.
Sorry.
Yeah,
I can block 1. I take
off.
2.
Cool.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay. That was the whole reason to play the Modern Age. Draw. Modern Age triggers, turns into a second Vector Glider. With Summoning Sickness. And that was the draw for turn. These are the colored sources.
Just got a whole lot more interesting, didn't it?
Yeah, I'm wondering if I just set up... God, I need the lifelink from the kitty real bad. I'm down to 10. It looks like I'll be at 6? No. I can block both of them well, not profitably. I can block them right now, so I'm defensive. I think I remain defensive, and I invest in future turns by casting a Guardian of the Guild Pact.
Multicolored.
Protection for monocolored, and that's a pass.
And tap upkeep. Drawer. Kabir Crossroads comes in tapped. Gain 2 life. How many cards in hand?
I have 3, and no mana available.
Oh, Skullcap Snail.
Snail is exile a card from hand. Man, I'm just having a hard time keeping this. Well, wait, you're at. Which one of these? I guess I'm gonna exile. Spell Pierce. Bye. I'm gonna just reorder my graveyard to remember that I have these to cast.
Après-vous.
Is it passed?
After you, yeah.
What language
This is a bilingual
that?
country.
It is. I'm gonna draw for turn.
We've whipped our hawks out.
We whipped our hawks out. We're gonna cast a sea gate, which is like an Azorius Guild Gate. I'm gonna pick the other color. It's 5 gates. So that leaves me in the situation that I can pump and leave 1 mana open. I can block here. I think I have to just start pressuring. You're at 23. So I'm gonna pump, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pro mono color.
So here's a question.
Uh-oh. I don't like questions.
What happens if there's 2 creatures on the battlefield that have protection from each other? Can they declare as blocks against each other? I don't think so,
Oh,
right?
as in if you have a creature that's...
If I had a creature that had protection from white, can I declare that as a block?
No, because protection stops blocking. Right?
I think that's right.
The acronym is DEBT,
Yeah.
like debt, and B is blocking, so it can't be blocked by a monocolored creature. Yeah.
I have no blocks.
So you have a flash creature?
I have no multicolored spells in this deck.
Okay, so 7 goes through.
Sideboard, Suture Priest. Why not? Have a piece of blocker.
What are we at, 16? Yeah.
Ah!
Yeah. Pass the turn.
We're playing the game of attrition now. Scoured Barrens enters tapped, gain a life. I will... Of course, Skyfisher. Bringing back an Ancient Den to hand.
Jeez.
Yeah.
It's the battle of the 2/3 flyers.
Yeah. I think I have to pass.
Okay. Untap. Draw for turn. I think, well, what do I need to do here? I need this to pump. Leaves 2 mana left. 1 for a kitty. Yeah. So we'll go to combat. Or I guess, sorry, sorcery speed, so I have to do this main phase. I pump this. It's now 7, 8 again. And then I go to combat, send it through for 7 again. That happens. Okay, you go to 10. Balance the scales. I'm gonna
that
tap,
card is super good in the meta. It is really good.
I'm gonna tap a white to exile Sacred Cat and create a 1/1 lifelink token in its stead. And pass the turn. Ancient Den. Sacrifice the, what is it called? Hopeless Nightmare?
Hopeless Nightmare. I'm going to scry 2 because it goes into the graveyard from the battlefield.
Three. Yeah, I declare 2 of them a block, and I take 2.
Yeah.
Go to 8. All right, I untap for turn. I wonder what's in your hand, because that put me in lethal range, didn't it? Like this goes in for the 7 and then these kill. Is that... Uh-oh. I'm scared. I'm scared.
You know what I like to say?
What?
Fuck around and find out.
Fuck around and find out. So in that regard, I'm going to start by casting Preordain. I will scry 2, then draw a card. So what do I need right now? I mean, I'll actually leave that there, and then draw that one. I'm gonna go to combat and fuck around. Wait, I gotta pump the Guardian first. Still a 7/6 or 7/8. I will declare that and these two in the air.
I will. Ephemerate, Course Skyfisher, putting an Ancient Den to my hand.
Okay.
And I'll declare that as one of the blocks. So that's 9. I go to 1.
Oh, geez. Okay.
Yeah.
1. And pass.
Cast Ephemerate, Skullcap Snail.
So I lose a card from my hand.
Exile it.
Exile a card from my hand. I'm gonna exile a Journey to Nowhere.
I'll draw a card for turn.
What you got?
If I would have done this slightly differently, I would have won this turn.
Oh, really?
If I would have put a Scoured Barrens back to my hand and gained the life, I think I would have had this. Yeah.
Interesting.
Good things to remember for next time, I think.
Yeah, because you're in the range of 2, 4, 6,
Yeah.
7 damage there. I have 1 blocker.
You know what I'm gonna do?
Interesting.
I'm gonna cast an Inspiring Overseer. Gain life.
Gain 1, draw 1. Man, the art on this card is so beautiful.
No. Oh no. I'm gonna Emerge Unscathed Skullcap Snail.
Okay, yeah.
And then I'll swing.
Wait, so
all those-
Skullcap Snail.
It gets protection from white.
I
Yeah,
see.
sorry. I'll swing at you
yeah.
for almost lethal.
All right,
Go to 1.
I can't block any of them, so I take. That is absolutely poetic.
Give you one on your next turn.
I will
Yeah.
smash next turn.
If I had, if I had put a Scoured Barrens back to my hand,
Yep.
the Marauding Blight Priest, I would have been able to cast that
Oh.
and the 1 extra.
Right, and then that would have done it.
Yeah. I know, right?
That's wonderful.
Oh, I was kicking myself. That was really good.
Yeah,
that was really fun. That was a good end to it.
Rack one up for Coggates. We do have we had another episode to release as well when Brady and I played this against his.
I was watching for that one.
His
Infect.
Infect. Well, so his Infect deck is like Pauper Infect is pretty scary, but he was playing Dimir Infect for that game, and he's since
Added a green.
taken out the black, and went green, like
Yeah.
changed it to Simic, right? And
The
that deck
Glistener
is,
Elf?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or is it Glistener Elf? Yeah.
It's the green one?
The green one.
Yeah.
As well as like Giant Growth is just another
Yeah.
Serpentine Ambush and stuff, right? The deck's nasty. It's like a, I think it's like, if it's uninterrupted, it's a really consistent turn 3 win. So long as,
Also-
yeah.
I described this to the bottom if I would have kept that on top.
Oh no. Well,
I didn't
Good
see it.
game.
I didn't see it.
great to finally play some Pauper with you.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah.
It's fun to get to play. Shout out again to Connor for building this deck, letting me bring it around, because yeah, it's really fun to play this deck. It's, like I said, it's fun to play other people's stuff. You get to see cards that you wouldn't normally see.
Yep.
Broaden your horizons, get better at Magic, all that stuff.
Cool. Well, we'll see you in the next game of Pauper. Happy holidays. I'll see you guys later. Bye.